Hello, CCS families. My name is Keelan Armstrong, and I'm the director of the Options Program here at Compass Charter Schools. And welcome to the Options Learning Program Mini-WOW Program Overview of 2024. Our agenda today will be to review our mission and vision, review our values, discuss semester 2 important information, and share top tips for a successful semester. And we will finalize this with the review of our live Q&A session. Our mission and vision. Our mission is to inspire and develop innovative, creative, self-directed learners, one scholar at a time. Our vision is to create a collaborative virtual learning community, inspiring scholars to appreciate the ways in which arts and sciences nurture a curiosity for lifelong learning and prepare scholars to take responsibility for their future success. Our Arctic values. These are the values that we hold dearly as an organization in working with each other and with our families. We value achievement, respect, teamwork, integrity, and communication. Weeks of Welcome. WOW, also known as Weeks of Welcome, is a 2-week program held at the beginning of the school year. We have a mini WOW that is a condensed program for semester 2 with important highlights and updates. The WOW program information from the start of the school year is available in our WOW Fall 2023 library folder. Important information. One key piece of information we want to update is the review of our tiered re-engagement process. This is a very essential process to provide a more complete support for our families that need some additional guidance regarding the completion of requirements given by the master agreement or that is outlined in our FOA. Our Tier 2 or our Tier 2 independent study evaluation meeting comes for several reasons. Reason number 1 is a Tier 1 notice not being followed. Now, you will receive a Tier 1 invitation or a Tier 1 notice from your teacher, which is something that they will want to provide support for. Maybe they've noticed the way that you're uploading your work assignments, or things are not necessarily demonstrating a full understanding of meeting the standard, or there's some other aspects that may require teacher-level intervention. If we do not meet that intervention expectation, then it comes to a Tier 2 where we meet and we discuss and develop an action plan to figure out how can we make sure that we're getting back on solid ground. Another reason that a scholar may receive a Tier 2 notification for this tiered re-engagement meeting will be because a scholar continues to be truant. If there's an attendance issue, again, the supervising teacher will provide that notice, and that will be something that you can work with them on. But for some reason, if we're unable to meet the expectations of that Tier 1 meeting regarding attendance, then that will be elevated to a Tier 2, where your supervising teacher, the counseling team representative, or any other support members will be present, including myself, to review what those expectations are so we can provide the appropriate support. Another reason that a scholar may receive a Tier 2 notice is that they did not complete their internal assessment known as STAR. That test is very important. We provide that assessment 3 times per year. So we have a beginning of the year test, which happens right at the start of school. We have a mid-year test, which happened this year right at the return from school. And before we left on winter break, I apologize, before we left on winter break and we had an extension follow-up window after we returned from break. And then we have an end-of-year assessment as well. So all 3 of these assessments are essential to getting a full picture of where your scholar is so we can develop the appropriate plans and monitor their progress along the way. This is important to know that this information will come from myself or our executive assistant, Max Fishman. Please make sure that you're checking your email. Sometimes these messages can go to junk or to your spam folder. Please make a habit of checking those regularly in the event that that may happen. Now we want to provide some important dates. As you can see here, we want to review some important curriculum ordering update deadlines. Core curriculum purchase orders are due February 16th. March 7th, all material orders and Amazon orders are due to your supervising teacher. For those families that are coming and enrolling after March 1st, that is something that you can work with your supervising teacher to ensure that you're getting the work that's needed. And for those VCI orders, we're going to have a final deadline ordering period for June for May 15th. It's important to note that scholars will not receive any budgets after March 29th. April 15th through May 20th is our SBAC testing window. So we want to make sure that we're preparing scholars to be present during that time. We want to ensure that we get as many scholars to take that assessment because, again, that is another critical data point that we utilize to evaluate the progress of the scholar. Spring break is April 1st through the 5th this year, and May 20th through June 11th is the STAR end-of-year benchmark assessment. So we want to make sure after the SBAC window, we're focusing directly on our end-of-year STAR assessment, which will be scheduled with your supervising teacher. Early June, your teachers will provide that information for you around finals and semester projects due for middle and high school, and our last day of school is June 11th. Graduation will happen between June 12th and June 14th for our 12th grade graduation and our 8th grade promotion. Helpful tips and tricks. Again, your ST is an essential partner in this educational journey. Please make sure anything regarding options, you're working with them directly. We want to make sure, again, we're building a schedule because building a schedule is super helpful in balancing everything that you have to do as a learning coach and supporting your scholar in everything that they have to do with the multiple subjects they're responsible to take. We also want to ensure that we capture assignments immediately when they're finished, and we want to upload them into Seesaw. And we also want to make sure we're communicating clearly with our supervising teachers and other representatives. So if you're getting support calls from other departments, whether that's regarding tutoring or you're receiving special education support, staying connected with all members of Compass is very, very essential to the growth and the success of your scholar. And please make sure that we are providing quality grade level standards-based assignments to show that your scholar is making adequate academic progress. And you want to make sure that you're reviewing your PLP to ensure that that information is happening in connection to the work that you're uploading. Because on that PLP, you're going to get that standard that you're really focusing on, that you can really drill down in and really make sure you get that depth of learning. So this is where we want to make sure that we're capturing that information as well. So please review that regularly. You can also access the Parent Workshop YouTube channel, so this link will be provided for you. Please make sure that you're constantly checking that out as things get updated. Please also plan out and budget all orders from now until the end of the school year. We want to ensure that we're not getting caught up at the end of the ordering period where who knows what can happen. The earlier we can get those orders in and the earlier you can plan that out with your supervising teacher, the better it will be for the rest of the school year. You also want to make sure that you utilize those tools, set calendar reminders, and constantly make sure that you're keeping track of deadlines. We want to make sure that you complete your end of year STAR assessment. You can also make sure that you're really enriching your scholars' learning experience by attending the live synchronous homeroom instruction, which is hosted by your ST or their supervising teaching team. So please reach out if you're not aware of what that time is with your supervising teacher. We have a great offering available for you. And you also want to make sure that you're attending your monthly Scholar Connection meetings. That is essential to our program. It is a big part of our master agreement, and we need to verify the work that is happening during that month. So we utilize that connection meeting to be one of those spaces where we do that verification. Please join us on Friday, February 9th from 2 to 3 for our live Q&A. So anything that you heard here or any other questions that you may have will be a great space for us to connect and for us to review any questions that you may have. The presenters of the ManyWOW recordings will be there, so you'll have a chance to speak with me directly regarding any questions that you may have. And then please reference the Monday morning update and Parent Square calendar for ways to join this session. Thank you so much. Looking forward to connecting with you at the live Q&A. If not, then definitely, whether it's through email, through phone call, or however we connect. I hope you have a really great second semester and a great end to the 2023-2024 school year. Again, this is Mr. Keelan Armstrong saying thank you on behalf of the Options Learning Department, and have a great day.